everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Fran of Frantastic Pins, and today is a pin mail video, but more importantly, it's kind of a grail mail video. For those of you who are returning subscribers, welcome back as always, my friends. If you are new to this channel, welcome. We love to talk about Disney pins and Disney things. I am also 38 weeks pregnant at the time of filming this. I don't know if this is gonna post right at 38 weeks. I might still be pregnant, I might not. But anyways, we're here to talk about Disney pins and Disney things. Today, as I shared, it is like kind of a Grail Mail Monday. So I do wanna dive into it. There's only 4 pins that I have to share with you. I'm like waving them around, you could kind of already see it. But these are all pins that released at the D23 event that happened. Did it happen in September? I have like zero timeline of like when all these pins came in because I'm so behind in filming pin mail. But anyways, they did release at the D23 event that happened in Anaheim this year, 2022, probably in September. I'm pretty sure it happened in September. They are pins that released at the Disney Studio Store Hollywood. Yes, they're all Disney Studio Store Hollywood pins. I was following a bunch of Pinstagram profiles, just watching them not sleep and just in lines all day. So shout out to all y'all that I purchased this from. Some of them were I did trades for some of them. No, I think I just traded for one of them. So luckily I was able to find these at pretty decent prices because yeah. Anyways, you probably have seen other people's vlogs. I don't know why I'm talking about it. So there was a lot that released that weekend. The Mickeys of Glendale pins, I just didn't even think about because I saw a lot of the previews. There were a lot of profiles that came out and I knew those were gonna be like high ticket items. So I was just like, nah. But Disney Studio Store Hollywood had a whole set of Pixar cuties. They had a bunch of other themed pins that just included a lot of Pixar stuff. And you know how I am about Pixar stuff. So I had to make some room in my pin budget to make sure I could acquire a couple of grails to add to the Pixar collection. This first pin that I'm gonna show you is from what, let's say, I'll call it the pizza slider collection or the pizza box collection. And it was a bunch of pins that have a little slider element to it, and what slides out is a pizza, and every pizza was like had different toppings. They're a different theme. They weren't all Pixar, but there were a lot of Pixar ones. I did just decide to get one. This is kind of a pin for both me and Jacob because if you've been watching this channel, you know that Jacob loves pizza, so he does have like a little mini set of pizza pins. So every time I see a pizza pin, I feel like I need to get it for Jacob. I was not gonna get all the pizza pins from this set, but I think the one that made the most sense for us to acquire was this Pizza Planet pin. So I'll give you a close-up of it here. All the pins in this set were square, and all the pins have a slide out element of a pizza. This one here is again of Toy Story. We've got the little green alien from Toy Story. We've got the Pizza Planet logo, and then the toppings on the pizza are your classic pepperoni and mushroom. I want to say there's some green bell peppers on it as well, which I wouldn't mind that. There is a little tab along the pizza where you can pull out the pizza. I will take the pin off the backer card just so you could see what the waffling looks like. But these pins are gold plated, as you saw. Limited edition of 500. 2 pin posts, and of course it is a thicker pin because you've got the back of the pin, you've got the slider element, and then you've got the front of the pin. So it does feel like it is kind of a 3-layered pin if you are really counting. Yeah, there you go. That's that pin. And then again with Disney Studio Store Hollywood, because it is an ice cream shop, the waffling is not going to be Mickey heads. It's going to be the little ice cream cones, and we have that across the back of the pizza box as well as the back of the pizza. So that is a cute little look at our first pin from the D23 haul. These next 3 pins are, whoops, I dropped something. And they're all Pixar cuties. I know, I haven't even showed Jacob that I got these pins yet. I have not been able to pick up very many Disney Studio Store Hollywood Cuties pins because they are grails for most people and they are a low edition size. I think they're either 400 or 300. Some of them, it might be a variation of both. We'll check it out when we open our first one. So I kind of took the liberty of making sure I could get a couple of them, at least for my Pixar collection. I'm not trying to collect all Pixar cuties, but at least ones for my favorite collections. I think Thanksgiving last year they released the Pixar Cuties Coco set, and I would really love the whole set of Coco Cuties, but I just can't afford it. So unfortunately, that will be like a grail for like maybe the future if I'm still into pin trading years from now. But anyways, this one that I got will go into my up collection, and this one is a cutie of our little wilderness scout Russell, and I don't know, it's just so cute. Just look at it. Would you just look at it? I will probably not be able to get Carl and Ellie. I know they released Ellie with this same set, but I had to pick and choose which cuties I wanted. So Russell here is going to represent our up collection. Again, gold plated, 2 pin posts. He is limited edition of 300. If you can see closely right there, we've got the ice cream cone waffling as I shared before, and then of course it says Disney Studio Store Hollywood because that's where he's from. The second to last pin for today is also going to be a Pixar cutie, and this is of a newer movie. This one is of Panda Mei Mei, and yes, we do have a Turning Red collection. I'm not trying to be a completist like most people with Turning Red. There was a lot of Mei Mei in panda form pins that came out. There was this one, there was a couple with Mickey's of Glendale, which is the Walt Disney Imagineering pins that came out. But I think amongst all the Mei Mei pins, this one is my most favorite. Again, let me give you a bit of a close-up. It's cute. That's why it's called the Cutie series. And I have a lot of pins of, you know, Mei Mei in her panda form from Disney Studio Store Hollywood when the movie came out with the marquee. I think we did a video of it up here. I'll link it. But this one is just, the art form of the cuties is just, again, cute, and I thought this one would be a fun ad. And I think at any point if I decided I didn't want the Mei Mei cutie, I felt like she'd be a good trader to maybe switch out with another Pixar cutie. So I did opt to grab her instead of like Luca and Alberto in their fish form. She's also limited edition of 300, gold plated, 2 pin posts, very similar backing to Russell. Yeah, I mean, I think ideally I like Luca more than Turning Red. I like both. I really love both films, but Luca has a special place in my heart. As much as I would have liked to have those 2 cuties, I kind of would prefer Luca and Alberto and Julia in their human kid form. Last but not least, the grail of grails for me in today's Grail Mail video. This one, I have to give a huge shout out to Mochi's Pins. I've mentioned her in many of my previous pin mail videos. She is a great reliable pickup for Disneyland Anaheim pickups, but she also attended D23 and she had amazing prices for the pins. And I also love the way that she packages stuff. Like, I don't normally show like pin packaging anymore because it's kind of like all the same and it's like the same business cards. She usually includes the most current guide map at the parks that week. She'll have her cute sticker with additional stickers inside and a treat. This particular week her treat was High Chews. She's also done like Skittles and like Sour Patch Kids, so I really like getting little freebies from her because I'll usually just eat the treat as soon as I open it. And then her stickers aren't always Disney themed, which I think are cute. And then she'll always pack the pins really nice and securely, so it'll be in a little bag. She'll, you know, tape up the bag and then again have her handle sticker on here. If I didn't get these other cuties, I mean, I'd care, but I wouldn't care as much as being able to pick this one up. And I think I said it in last week's video or a couple weeks ago whenever I talked about her, but Sadness. Sadness is my girl, the Eeyore of Pixar. I just love her so much. When I saw her in the sneak peek that DSSH was posting prior to D23, I already knew. I was like, I'm gonna have to make room in my budget for her. Hopefully she's not like a crazy price when people pick her up. And lo and behold, Mochi's Pins was taking offers and accepted my offer on her, so I got a really good deal on her. And here she is, our cutie patootie Sadness. She's got her hair off to one side, and of course she's sad, and she's just the cutest thing ever. And I'm so excited to add her to my Inside Out page. So happy about this little cutie. Again, I'm totally fine with having just like one GRAIL cutie to represent the major collections I have, except for Coco, because I don't know which single cutie I would want. Anyways, those are my GRAIL mail pins for today. Let me know in a comment down below what your favorite pin in today's video was. Obviously, mine was my Sadness cutie. Looking forward to hearing from you guys in the comments down below. If you enjoy this Disney content, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, hit the bell icon so you'll get notified the next time we post a video. Until then, have a fantastic day.